in America, right? What's your favorite teams? Just put them down in the chat. Like mine is the Lakers, because I'm a huge NBA fan. I love the Lakers. I love Milwaukee. I like in the NFL, I like KC. KC be doing their thing, right? But just write down your favorite team in the chat, okay? So let's say between Saturday 4 hours and Sunday 5 hours, that's 9 hours. That's why I gave you that first number 9, okay? So that's 9 hours right there. Let's say every single Sunday, every single weekend, you spend that much time, right, watching a sport. So that's 9 hours. Let's say every weekend you're doing that. So 4 times 9, that's 36. That's how you got the second number, 36. Now, let's say that same 36 hours is spent for 7 months straight, because the football season, if I recall correctly, is August through February. That's how, ladies and gentlemen, we got the third number, 252. That's 252 hours. 252 hours. So y'all, listen. When we make an excuse, it's only good to make us feel good about not moving. I said that earlier, right? And then we're frustrated because our dreams are like a parked car instead of a blur on the highway of achievement. But we spend 252 hours over 7 months watching a sport. Oh, by the way, now I know some people may be going, hey, Chris, well, yeah, I don't do all that. I don't be watching sports like that. Okay. The average show on Netflix is about an hour. How many of us are into heavily Netflix and chill? Oh, I got to catch up on my show. And one episode turns into 3. And every night you stay up late night watching your show, your favorite TV show, because I got to catch up, because I got to be ready to have a conversation with all my friends on Facebook and Instagram and blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, Some people binge watch shows. How many binge watchers out there? You binge watch? Do you binge watch? That means you literally carve out hours to just sit and watch a show. You literally, you plan it. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot one other thing. My bad. I forgot to tell y'all this. So there's the weekend sports. There's Netflix and chill. I forgot about Monday Night Football. I forgot about Thursday Night Football. I forgot about how we show up all the time on the amount of consuming and entertainment that we do in our lives is astronomical. Now, here in the States, that's a huge thing. Oh, we go in when it comes to our own entertainment. And everybody has their own version of entertainment. I'm just laying out a sports version. But some of us spend so much time entertaining ourselves, and then we run up on a dream. Then we run up on the opportunity to change our lives. Then we run up on a chance to truly make a difference. And then we have this internal struggle. And now we're frustrated because we're like, man, it don't seem to be getting off the ground. Can I tell you something about why that happens to all of us? I'm going to share with y'all something, okay? Let me tell y'all why that happens. It happens because, get this, there's the consumer side of us that is now warring with the actual person who's trying to become a producer. See, I believe that all of us were meant to create. I believe that all of us were given a gift that was supposed to be shared with the world. How do I know that? Well, let's just look at nature and let's see if nature can give us some clues, because there's a lot of things in nature that are successful, and those successful things are leaving a whole lot of clues. Let me give you an example. Does an apple tree start out as a tree, or does it start out as a seed? Does an orange tree start out as this big tree, or does it start out as a seed? Watermelons, tomatoes, pick anything. Does it start out as its full-fledged thing, or does it start out as a seed? My point is, an apple tree is going to grow into being, and a seed is going to grow into becoming a major tree, of which its fruits will be evident and other people will benefit as a result. Hey, did you know that as employees, there are 7 big mistakes that we are all making before getting fired, downsized, or laid off? And I wanted to share those with you and teach you how to level up in your career. You can get that by going to www.twac.live/7 mistakes. You and I have been making some egregious mistakes when it comes to our career, and we got to stop making them. I want to provide you with this context, things that I have learned throughout my career that are going to help you. So go to the website, twac.live/7 mistakes, put in your name and email address, and download this free PDF that'll teach you of things that you and I can stop doing and start leveling up our career. Back to the episode. I hope you're listening to what I'm saying. That tree is inside of it, has it's in the tree's DNA, the seed's DNA, the seed. Inside of every seed is the DNA to create and produce. This is a principle of life. This is not like rocket science. In every single There's no deer making monkeys. Newsflash. There's no monkey making a giraffe. There's no giraffe making alligators. There's no alligators making chimps. Nature has shown that clearly every single thing that was made has the ability born in its DNA, the actual components to produce. But yet, as humans, we tend to be better at consuming a thing than actually producing. But inside of you and I, we are born to create. There's not a man alive that is not born with the ability to produce seed. There's not a woman alive that is not born without the ability to nurture seed and grow it. So when we spend most of our lives consuming everything around us, then you wonder why you have an internal argument with you and you when finally opportunity pops its head up and it's a chance for you to go out into the world and produce something. And now you struggle because you haven't worked your production muscle. You're not familiar with what it feels like to be a producer. But we love to consume Netflix and chill, all these other things. Like we love to consume movies, whatever the case may be, whatever it is. We do so much consuming, we're warring within ourselves. Because the moment you run across a chance to change your life, the chance to really become like something totally different. The moment you run across the opportunity, ability to be able to create to leverage what you're created to do in order to be able to produce a financial change in your life, the production side of you is fighting and getting beaten up by the consumer side of you that just loves entertainment and don't want to work hard. Don't want to have to think. Doesn't like to. Just feed me. Just feed me. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but the actual device right now that you're on, that you're watching me on, in your social media app, you do know it's called a news feed. It's a feed. It's feeding you. So if you ever asked yourself, or if you ever said, man, it's all a bunch of negativity, all on Facebook, all on Instagram, all on, just remember, you chose the people that you follow. You chose the saves. Because you chose that, you told the system what to send you back as a result. I'm just saying, I think it's about time we become more responsible and take ownership of where we are in our lives at this current moment. Don't blame the job. Don't blame other people. Don't blame friends. Don't blame the lack of support. We got to start challenging our behaviors. We got to start challenging our habits. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not saying that's fun. All right. No, nobody's saying that's fun. I'm not sitting here going, oh, this is the fun stuff. But you know what I figured out about successful people? They do the hard stuff over and 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 over all the time. Successful people are really good at solving problems. They're not waiting for somebody to solve the problem for them. They operate every day with a level of proactiveness in their own lives. So when we say, man, I just don't have enough time, it's time that we start taking inventory of where we are. It's time that we start challenging ourselves. We got to start challenging these norms that we've just fallen into, right? Like, and here's the crazy, you know what's crazy? This was crazy. Let me share this. I'm gonna look in both. Let me tell you something. It is amazing to me that we believe the stuff that we tell ourselves without ever fact checking our own assumptions. It is amazing to me that we will believe something that we tell ourselves that's a big assumption and we never fact check ourselves. We never fact checked ourselves. I'm not talking about other people. I'm saying we make it real easy to look at what other people are saying and do, and we love to question them. You know, we never question ourselves. I can't do this. Really? Really? You can't. Or have you accepted a limiting belief that allows you to feel okay about where you are so that you don't have to move? Again, I ask the question, if you are honest with yourself and if you are being for real about wanting to change your life, the thing I'm trying to impress upon you is when you think about your goals, if they are a parked car instead of a blur on the achievement highway, that is something you can control. You and I have the ability to literally change that. But I promise you, to get your dreams to become a blur on the achievement highway, they will not. I promise you this. They will never, ever, ever be attached to excuses.